Well, good morning. He likes the plantain leaves. Yep. They're his favorite. Oh, don't let him hurt him. Give Oakley one. His little mouth. Morning, Junie. Phew, it's been muggy. I think we're at almost 80 degrees right now. Humidity is through the roof. Plants are loving all this humidity though. We got about 2-3 weeks worth of rain and then sporadic rain throughout, and all the plants responded quite well. Lots of tomatoes. And finally, in this barrel, the mystery barrel, they kept getting eaten. I went and bought a mature plant and nobody's touched it. These are all my homegrown sprouts. They're huge. Lots of fruit budding. What'd you give them? What'd you give them?
I gave him the
Just the grass?
Yeah, just that. I gave him a little handful and he's ate it all.
Look at him. He looks like a hillbilly with hay sticking out his teeth. I would say the crop doing best right now is zucchini. I have a ton of new fruit. Itty bitty. And also extremely mature, ready to pick. Hard to see down there. It's gonna be tough to get to that one. Lots of new growth. Another one right here.
No. Okay.
And another one down there. These ones are still too immature.
Mom, you're about to eat that.
I know, just push the totes back into the fence. It's because they pushed the fence into the tote. I had a decent amount of space in between. These are also immature because I had to replant a couple of these barrels several times actually. The okra is finally thick and strong and standing up. It's no longer weak and flopping over. So you can already see, even though it's not that tall, you can already see growth. This right here is going to be okra. And then all my pepper plants that I just transplanted not even a week ago. Not only tons of flowers, tons of peppers. This might be the very first year in all my years of gardening that I am successful with peppers. String bean plants are still doing good. Came out last night and harvested. It's kind of tough to harvest these though because it's so bushy. I feel like I miss a bunch all the time. Got a couple here, but they get bigger if I leave them, so I'm gonna leave those. Some up top. Oh, itty bitty baby. My peas finally sprouted, and I don't know how well we'll do because of the heat, but I'm gonna try anyway. Cucumbers are getting bigger. Oh, I can't wait to see these climbing the trellis. It's gonna be so beautiful. My wacky little sunflower. It started to grow crooked when it was still little. And now that it's stronger, that's just how it stayed. Look at these flowers, y'all. Butternut squash has the prettiest flowers. I don't see any actual squash yet. These take quite a long time to get established. That's why I start them so soon in the year. But I did come out yesterday to have a bunch of squash bugs on them, so gotta watch these guys carefully. There's a bunch of, yep, see? Eggs. Benjamin, when you see these eggs, try not to hurt the leaf too much. But you pinch it firmly and roll them away. And then when you have the eggs, squish them. See? They squish like berries.
What kind of eggs are those?
These are squash bug eggs. There was a cluster of squash bugs like stuck up in the... Yep. So I'm gonna have you practice so you know. You put your fingers without ripping the leaf. Just press firmly and slowly roll them off. Some are gonna fall. There's nothing you could do, but if you can grab them and squish them so they die. Yep. And then get the rest. One fell there. Got it? Get that one. But I noticed it was only on the first few plants. All those are completely free of eggs and bugs. But every day, twice, sometimes 3 times a day if we can. Got to come out here and peek under the leaves. Also peek down into the buckets themselves, because what squash bugs do is they like to poke holes in the stems. And they literally suck the juice right out of the plant. And then the plant wilts. So they don't eat the leaves. They use the leaves to hold their eggs. And then they all hatch if you don't catch them. And then they suck the life out of your plant. So, and it's just on squash. Squash is the butternut squash and the zucchini over there. And then cucumbers as well. There's my marigold. Oh, see? Step on it. Step on it. I think that's a stink bug, not a squash bug, but I don't want it on my plant. There's eggs here. Want to get those? Go ahead. I'll hold the leaf. You roll them off.
They fell.
That's okay. Got it? Oliver's a chatty Cathy this morning. See any down at the base? Oh, look at first butternut squashes.
Oh.
They're so tiny.
Remember our big one, but it got killed by a bird?
Yeah. Look how tiny.
It got so big.
They kill me.
It literally got this big.
What? The butternut squash, yeah.
That was right here. It got this big.
Yeah.
And then the bugs killed it.
Well, I had a late start last year too, so that didn't help. I didn't plant the squash until August. Harvested some more strawberries last night. And these plants are doing super good. I do need to get a top made though. They're already peeking through. I would like to have the top be a few inches tall. That way we could lift it up. That give the strawberries a little more room to grow. And I think this dahlia is toast. It was back and forth for a while. I don't really know what happened. This one's doing good, but this one is, I think, needing to be pulled. So today is, I think, day 4. Michaela has trained them to come out of their kennel and kind of stick around the back of the house. And we let the chickies and the ducklings, the 2 little black ducklings, we let them out of their cubby and into the big kennel while the big ducks roam. And everything's been going great. They're all attached to each other, including the new ones that we got from the lady down the road a while back. And a while ago we went to the creek and we saw a male pekin, and he was kind of hanging out with the mallards and the Canadian geese, and he was looking lost because pekins are a domesticated breed. Even if you toss them at a place like our creek that's nice, you know, lots of bugs and big pond and all that, they don't do well. They don't know how to duck in the wild. And so my son caught him and we brought him home, and you could tell as soon as he got here, he was relieved. You could tell he felt safer, and you can just see in his entire appearance, he's just happier. He was at ease, and now he's got a bunch of friends, including our female pekin. So we have 8 total adult ducks, and then we have the 2 ducklings that will eventually they'll get mingled in with these guys when they're a little bit bigger. Right now they can still kind of get stomped and trampled by our biggest pekin. So we're just waiting for them to grow a little bit more. I went ahead and I transplanted a couple of my porch marigolds into the okra beds. That way when there are blooms, these beds are attracting pollinators. Well, y'all, I beat the morning heat. It is now too hot to be out here right now, but I went ahead and weed-eated, mowed, hand cut all the tall grass by the buckets. We picked the viney things growing on the trellis, and we cleaned up in between and double checked for squash bugs. We found several more. I went and mowed the entrance of the garden and tidied up a bit. It looks a lot better. Now to try to get to this feller. So the base, it starts way down in there, and I don't know how to get to it without messing up the whole plant. Maybe from this side. So I don't want this one clipped yet. It's a baby still. I don't want to clip the plant. Oh, did I get it? Oh, I got it. What a beaut. First zucchini of the year. So excited. So I think today's the day we are going to test these babies outside of the cage. I'm a little nervous because one's still teeny tiny, like a little quail. I don't know why she's not growing. Y'all want to come out and explore and be good girls? I'm gonna leave the cage door open, but leave their water inside. That way, hopefully they learn to go in and out. And go figure, when I open the cage door to feed them, when they're locked, and I want to keep them locked, they dart out. I'm letting y'all out. Leave. Vacate the premises. You're getting evicted. Y'all. Do we have a taker? Ma'ams. There you go. No, jump out. You could do it. Oh my goodness. She thinks there's like an invisible wall up or something. Ma'am, you can leave. Oh my God. I can't believe it. Oh, do we have a taker? Good job. Maybe the rest will follow. Oh, there we go. Just took one. Y'all are silly. So I'm hoping that their cage is a comfort zone enough where they run back to it if they feel unsafe. I'm going to be out here though for a while still, so. Good job, girls.